You don't need cable. Hop on YouTube, welcome to the hood table, where we chop up local and global events vocally. You don't really wanna miss out on these conversations. Just joke a little, laugh a little, get that wine in your system, fill your glass a little, expose current events, talk trash a little. You never know, these opinions might clash a little. Get into the content, got them binge watching. You don't like it, then you want invited. Bet your friends watching in the house and your job parking lot before you clocking. They don't wanna miss a second of this HD content. Everybody think they got something to say, so it's an open invitation, bring it to the table. But if you come whack, just know we ain't buying in. We gon' probably turn you back until you sorry, try again. Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable. Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable.
Hey everybody, what's up? What's up? What's up? One more again. Welcome to the hood table. Make sure on your way in, you hit that like button, hit the share button, and hit the subscribe button if you will. Thank you so very, very much. I appreciate it. We are going to jump right into our live review of P-Valley Season 1, Episode 6, and it was called Legacy. And by the way, I'm going to put this link in here real quick because y'all know once a week on our thehoodtable.com website, I do a written blog on one of the shows that I review of the week. It's like the review of the week per se, or the primetime TV show of the week review. And that is this week, P-Valley. So I did a written blog. I'm going to give you the link just in case you want to check it out. I do one written blog a week. I just pick one of the shows that I do a review on, and one that I find really, really interesting or really good, I do a written review on it and a video on it. So you get like a two-for special. But anywho, so I'm going to put the link in the chat to my written review of this episode of P-Valley. And again, it's on our thehoodtable.com website. And if you are not already following us on thehoodtable.com, make sure you go over there and subscribe to our newsletter, by the way. And let's see, here we go right here. Let's see. Here is the link to my written blog review of this episode. Okay. So there we go. Hey, Miss Natural New Orleans, how you doing? What's up? I just posted the link to my written review of this week's episode of P-Valley. So if you like to read reviews, again, I do them once a week. I just pick one of the shows that I do videos on each week, and then I actually do a written review in addition to a video review of one of the shows that I really liked. So this week it was P-Valley. So anyway, again, please like and share the video and share with me in the chat if you enjoyed the most recent episode or what you thought about the most recent episode, and give me some feedback on what we're going to be discussing tonight as far as episode. You said you're doing okay? Awesome. Okay, let me make sure I put it here. Please share and subscribe. Okay, there we go. All right. Just want to comment that in the chat. Copy. Bam. That way I can highlight that every now and again. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. But anywho, again, on this episode of P-Valley, you know how we do. We start off. Give me one in how you rated the last episode. I thought the episode was really good. I want to give it maybe 7.5, 8. Maybe 7.5, 8. And the reason why I will get into the review, why I gave this a 7.5, 8, so that you can know that. But again, let me know what you thought about the video, about the episode. But anywho, let's jump right into it. Let me gather my notes. Sorry, I thought I heard somebody at the door. Probably my son. But anywho, at the beginning of the show, We see Mercedes. She's hanging out on the outside of the fence. And first I was thinking, who is that playing, tennis? But then we realized that it was her daughter, Terica, the one that she no longer has custody of. And with Terica is her stepmother. And she's played by one of my favorite actresses, Tasha Smith. But anyway, in the show, she's Shell. So she's Terica's stepmom. Terica, she's out there playing tennis, and it doesn't really look like she's enjoying it. But, it's like, I think Tasha, or I don't want to use her real name, Shell, I think, she's using this as a distraction for her because it seems like the child is going through a lot. Her father is no longer here. He's dead. Her mother no longer has custody of her. And on top of that, she had an attitude. She was in her fifis, and it seemed like she's really upset with Mercedes because of the fact that she doesn't get to see her mom much. And you can tell that she wants to. And then on the top of that, she missed the last visit with her on last Saturday. Where was she? Why did she miss the visit? Of course, instead of kicking it with her daughter that weekend, she was out hanging it out in a holding cell with her mother. And her mother, the crazy, what is she, a pastor now? Preacher turned pastor? Because she's not officially pastoring yet. But anyway, she's out there hanging in a jail cell with her mother because she kicked her butt on the last episode for stealing that 20 racks. And I was talking to my friends, and I was like, could I do that? We even talked about this on Friday Night Live last Friday on our show. And I said, dang, would I whoop my mama's butt if she stole $20,000 from me? I think I might have to do that. I'm like... I don't know. Y'all let me how y'all feel. If y'all can whoop on y'all mother because she stole $20,000 for y'all that y'all had used for your business to open up your business. And she just took that money and stole the location and everything. But anyway, I'm like, man, I don't know, mama. Mama probably have to get it though. Because on top of that, the dance studio that that Mercedes was trying to buy or lease, that's one of the connections that her and her daughter has. Her daughter was coming to her dance practices, but because they, don't have the location anymore, her daughter might not be able to come to the dance classes anymore. And I don't think she really wants to. She just really wants to spend time with her mother. But Shell, she did emphasize with Mercedes that she's not doing a good job as a mother. She needs to improve herself because she has a lot to prove to the courts if she ever wants to regain Terica back for custody. You said you could not do it. I don't know, Miss Natural Laws. I know I'd probably say I would do it now, but my mom would probably, child. I'll be like, okay, I tried. Keep the money, mama. Keep the money. I'll save. I'll spend the next 10 years trying to save up that $20,000 again. I don't know. We might have to thump. I might have to thump with my mama. But yeah, Mercedes, I think she has good intentions. I really do. I can tell that she really wants to be more involved in her daughter's life. But again, Shell made it very clear to her, I'm her mother now. She was like, I'm her mother now. You ain't doing a good job. Her daddy did. She done burned his ashes. He's in the urn sitting on a mantle at the crib. And so right now, Shell is like the closest thing to a parent that Terica has right now. But I was like, dang, you up there talking about her father like that? Talking about he burned up, I burned him up, I put him on a mantle, and her daughter is like within earshot. I was like, come on now, that's still her daughter, that's still her daddy. That's still her daddy. How you talking about her daddy like that? She was like, yeah, I burned him up, like set his butt on fire and threw him in a pot. You said P-Valley. Yes, Ready Rock. P-Valley is so good. I'm loving this show. But what do y'all think about Lil Murda? Like Lil Murda. Now, I, along with Lil Murda, I had kind of had thoughts of Mississippi, Miss in my double letter I, humpback I, aka Keyshawn, Mississippi. I thought that she was probably would try to blackmail Lil Murda after she witnessed him and Uncle Clifford kissing. Now, I think that might still come, but as of now, she's trying to use Little Murda. She's on a high right now. She's getting a little fame right now. Her video that went viral all around the world and and she's trying to ride this thing on out with Little Murda's new hit song. Now, as far as she's concerned right now, she's not trying to blackmail him, so she say. She's just trying to gain more exposure with her dance routines and just try to get more people out to the club, because I think she really has her sights on taking over where Mercedes left off. Now, do y'all think that she'll be the one to take over where Mercedes left off? Because she couldn't even get her locker. She was doing good on that pole, but she couldn't even get her locker. Now, Mercedes probably did get her locker to Autumn, since they have like a little business venture going on right now. But yeah, you saw how she was looking at Autumn when she saw her opening that locker. She got the locker combination. She was like, hold on, wait a minute. You just gonna take Mercedes' locker? But Autumn, she gave her the locker. She said, yeah, Mercedes didn't really share, but I'm gonna share this combination with you. And she showed her that pink little gun. It might be little, but I'm sure it could do some damage. But it seemed like, this is what I was gonna ask y'all next. It seems like as far as Mississippi goes, it seems like everybody else is more concerned with her safety than she is. Like, okay, when she gave the idea to Little Murda, let's do these selfies. You only got one picture on the gram. You ain't got no followers on Twitter. You ain't got no, we need to get your following up. We need to get you some exposure. And she was like, let's take all these selfies. So they up there taking all those selfies. And Little Murda, he pulled her by the wrist and said, it seemed like you getting more and more bruises. What's up with all these bruises? How your man gonna feel? How your baby daddy gonna feel when he sees us in all these pictures posing like we a couple? So I'm like, why isn't little Miss Mississippi as concerned as everybody else? Did y'all see how everybody in the locker room was looking at her after they saw her bragging about her and Little Murda on Instagram and IG and being seen everywhere? I don't know. Something's a little off about that, if you ask me. What you say, Brady Rock? Little Murda should have told Uncle Clifford he using her as a beard. Uncle Clifford not going to be amused. No, he ain't going to be amused. You said, Miss Nancy Lawrence said, oh my God, Little Murda. It's not Little Murder. It's Little Murda. Murda. LILMURDA, Little Murda. But I'm sorry, y'all. I heard Little Murda is really gay in real life, but to me, he is something cute. He is some kind of cute. I really do think he is. I really do. I know a lot of people probably wish he was straight, but I did hear through the grapevine that he is really gay, and I didn't even know that. So it was just something I heard. So if I'm incorrect, if I'm misquoting, please let me know if y'all heard different. But then, the song that Little Murda penned for Uncle Clifford, that song about to blow up. The one that Keyshawn was dancing to, the one that she wants to be a part of this newfound exposure that they about to get. But do y'all think this will help Little Murda advance in his career? Because I still got questions. About him and Uncle Clifford. Now, Uncle Clifford is really feeling Little Murda. But do y'all think, like, Little Murda's acting like he's all in love with Uncle Clifford? I mean, he's still trying to take him out. He's still asking him when they're going to go on dates. But I don't know. Do y'all think Little Murda is really genuine? Because it just went from him wanting Uncle Clifford and everybody else and DJ to play his music all the time in the club to he feeling like he's like head over heels for Uncle Clifford. So I don't know. Y'all let me know. You said you love Clifford Grandma in this episode. Oh, I love me some Loretta Devine. I love me some Loretta. Man, when they show Miss Loretta, I don't know. Every time I see her in a movie, I just get excited because she is too talented. She is so funny. She's very, very entertaining. I love me some Loretta Devine, but she had me hollering. Okay, first of all, she must know already, must have known for a while now that Uncle Clifford was gay. I mean, she been knowing that. The child been gay since forever. When Little Murder looked up at that picture of the young Uncle Clifford, did y'all see that little boy? Oh, I was picturing Uncle Clifford as a young boy. I mean, I was like, oh my goodness. She was like, he came out the coochie switch. That had me rolling. I was like, oh my God, that was so funny. Little Murder was like, dang, man, look at this picture, man. You know how they be talking. Man, look at this picture, man. He was like, ooh, child. Ooh, child. He came out the coochie switching. That was so funny. But, you know, it seemed like they did have a good time over there. He went over there. He took his grandmother. He calls her grandmother. Some weed to go with that pot of neck bones. But yeah, you know, we finally got to find out what's really going down with the business, the club, because before that, all we knew is the club is about to be foreclosed. They about to buy the club. You know, they can't afford the mortgage payment. He's owes like how much he owe? Like, I can't even remember how much he owed, but it's a lot. He owes a lot of money. Then we come to find out that his grandmother used to own the club or run the club when it was back in Pussy Valley. It was a whole strip of clubs. But because of her being blind, as she say, she couldn't really, you know, make out all the numbers. She is blind as a bat and a bud head. She talking about the weed brings back she heard that weed brings back your sight, and if it doesn't, it will make you forget you are blind. That Loretta, I'm telling you, they picked the perfect one for that part. They really did. But yeah, come to find out, she played a part in why the bank wants to. I mean, they took out loan after loan after loan. Like, I'm like, dang, shouldn't something be done? Did they take advantage of the handicap? How you that blind and you can't read, you can't see, but you signing all these loans? I don't know. You said, I think Lil Murder really like Uncle Clifford, but I feel he's going to let his hardcore rap image tear them apart. I would hate to see it. I would hate to see it too, because I don't know why, but they seem to make a good couple. I mean, I don't know. But then again, I need to know a little bit more about both of their past, especially Uncle Clifford. And why is he single? Why was he single in the first place? So yeah, I want to know who was his exes, what was he doing, or who was he doing before Lil Murder? And Lil Murder, has he always been gay or down low or in the closet, or is he bi? Does he date women as well? So yeah, I need some more information on them. But yeah, I thought that was too cute how him and Loretta, or grandmother, was bonding when he went over there to have dinner with her and Uncle Clifford. But yeah, so as far as the bank though, how do y'all feel about Big L? How do y'all feel about Big L? We see that he went over to that white dude's house. They got a lot of drugs over there. Matter of fact, it was a hotel. They got a lot of drugs over there. Big L, I guess him and the dude they call the Candyman, they've been stashing drugs inside of the club. And since it seems like they won't have anywhere else to stash their drugs, Big L came up with another idea. And that's basically, he knows of a place where he could stash some drugs. But why didn't he tell the Candyman? I'm like, is Big L trying to hit a lick? Y'all let me know. Because he was telling him, you know what? I can help you load the trucks. Candyman said he'll give him 5 racks to begin with, but Big L was not trying to tell him where he was going to be keeping all his stuff. And the Candyman, he does have a right to know. He's like, man, if I'm going to be giving you all my drugs, the stash, don't I deserve to know where my stash is going to be stashed? But he never did get around to telling him where he was going to be keeping the money at. He just said he knows the perfect place where he can, perfect property where he can put, the stash. So I'm thinking, is he trying to hit a lick to help out, Clifford? But then again, Uncle Clifford, he also got a little help from one of his old employees. She found out some information because she worked downtown, the city, and she found out some information, found out what's going on with some of the paperwork over there. So she got the 411 on that too. And also, he went down to the jail to bond out Mercedes' mother, Patricia, and he gonna have her owe him a debt too. So I'm like, what is he gonna have her do? And where is he getting this money to bond people out of jail if he ain't even got money to pay his mortgage? I'm like, okay, I got questions. You said, hold on, let me read y'all comments. You said, which Ready Rock said, Uncle Clifford felt he couldn't be loved publicly and let a murderous DL recipe for discretion. Big L trying to make come up. I think Big L is trying to make a come up too. I really do. And how do y'all feel? If Uncle Clifford found out that they was keeping money at his club? Do you think he would be so forgiving because of the fact that they do need the money? Because if they don't have a club, him and his grandmother, what is they gonna do? Because it seems like that's the only thing they got going for themselves. They stay in that, that house in the hood. They got the club, but his grandmother's old, she's blind. What else is Uncle Clifford gonna do if they lose the club? So I don't know. Do y'all think that he'll be forgiven if he found out that they was keeping drugs, running drugs through his place or not? I don't know. Y'all let me know. But yeah, I think Big L is trying to hit a leg. I think he's trying to get one over Candyman. I think that might backfire on him though. But again, Patrice Woodbine and his ex-employee, they also, I guess, are going to come through and help him, with the club. But one thing I wanted to also talk about was the Kyle brothers. Like, how do y'all feel about them Kyle brothers? That was crazy. As far as Corbin and his 2 brothers, Wyatt and Wayne, when they had tried to get him to sign those papers, and Corbin is like, nope, I don't want to do it. He done thought about it. I don't want to do it. Our father left this to us so that we can leave to our kids and they can leave to, that their property has been passed down through the generations. Corbin is the only one, though, who has been smart with his money, probably been making wise decisions, wise investments. And the other 2, they done swindled their money away, probably down there at they spent all their money down at P Valley at the peak. But when he decided that he didn't want to sign the paperwork, that brother Wayne pulled that gun on Andre. Did you hear the words that was coming out of his mouth? First of all, they made it very clear that Corbin is not real family. He was like, they can't stand their father. They don't want anything to do with their father. The land, the property, any of that. They can sell all of it because they don't like him. They don't like their own father. And mainly because they say he ruined his real family. He hurt his real family. And Corbin was like, but I'm real. I'm really your brother from a different mother, but I'm really your brother. But you saw how quickly they turned on him and how they really, really feel about him. And then on top of that, when they was holding the gun towards Andre was about to piss on himself. Corbin was like, okay, I'll sign the paperwork. But when Wayne said that people say that the Civil War is not over and maybe it has just begun, You saw that prejudice spirit come on out. That prejudice spirit came on out right away. And I'm like, y'all got a half brother now. Come on now. Y'all got a half brother. But you know how it is down there in the South? Shoot, or how it was, especially way back then when all those plantation owners, those slave owners was having sex with all the black women out there, having all them little mixed babies running around, and how they treated the real kids versus the ones from a different mother. So yeah, but you could tell they were prejudiced as you know what. You said Uncle Hooper put out money for his club to bail out Priest, so he has big plans. Big L trying to make him already read that. So interested to find out there was racist undertones. Yeah, it was a lot of racist undertones. And I'm telling you, if Corbin did not sign that paperwork, I don't know. I think Wayne might have blasted both of them up in there and then would have set it up somehow to make it look like murder, suicide, or a robbery or a break-in or something, and they would have took his signature and took that piece of paper and ran with it. So I don't know. I don't trust them. I wouldn't trust them as far as I can throw them. But as far as Wyatt and Wayne, yeah, them two, they can't stand their brothers. They can't, I mean, their father, they can't stand the memory of him. They just want to get rid of that property. But then I was thinking, when he was signing the paperwork, I was like, I hope Corbin didn't put his real John Hancock down there. I hope he just hurried up and signed it so he can get old Dre up out of there. I don't know. But how do y'all feel about Autumn and Andre? Since we on Andre, how do y'all feel about Autumn and Andre? Now, one thing I want to say is he doesn't seem to be, obviously, he doesn't seem to be too happy with his relationship. His wife doesn't seem to be happy with his career or him spending time down there in Chucalissa. And she wants him back in Atlanta. But when she showed like that she was upset with his financial decisions that he made, you know, when he said Daddy might be upset, and she said, why would you do that? He seemed really upset, and she was like, well, what's the problem? Your life is here. He was like, no, my life is there. I really don't even think the boy wants to go back to Atlanta. But I have a feeling that his wife is going to come down to Atlanta. As far as Autumn called him up at the end of the show, thanked him for the food because he, you know, paid for the food when he saw her and Mercedes out at the restaurant. He paid. You said you love them together. I think they are cute together too. His wife, I gotta get a better feel of his wife. But they are cute together. They are really, really cute together. And I like him. You know, he played that Obama character in the Obama, Michelle Obama movie. But I think this is what I think. Autumn claims that she's leaving. She told him that she's leaving, but I don't think so. I think something's gonna make her stay. She done made a lot of money with Mercedes. They done got those IDs, all those IDs created. They done made so much money, stacks on top of stacks, racks on top of racks, and she wants to leave town, but somebody is in town. And somebody is looking for her. Now they say it's her husband or her daughter's father. I don't know if she was married to the man or not, but we don't know exactly who it is that's looking for her. Like, we don't know if it is actually her husband or not. I do believe it's her baby daddy that came to looking for her. And at the end of the show, we saw how they saw the wanted picture on the wall for Haley. And come to find out, her name, Autumn, she got from her daughter. I was like, that's so cute. But then she's using her daughter's name as a stripper name. Okay, what you say? Miranda Belther, you said, I love your hair. Oh, thank you. You said, man, like, support these women, better treat their husband like the king he is. Man, and what do y'all think about, what else was I going to say? Oh. What do y'all think about Mercedes and Autumn? Like, their relationship. I like how they are seeming to bond. Like, she gave her her combination. She gave her her laka. They're bonding. They have like this motherhood is kind of creating a bond between Autumn and Mercedes, aka Thelma and Louise. And again, she even gave her the code to her laka. I think that them two, I don't know why, but I see something bad happening to Mississippi, to Keyshawn. I see something bad happening to her. Like she's doing too much. Her and Lil Murda is doing too much. And I think her white baby daddy, what's his name? Derek. Derek ain't gonna be going for all that. And I think that Mercedes and Otto might have to come to the rescue when it comes to Keyshawn. So y'all let me know about that. Autumn did show her the gun. She said, here's the locker combination. Here's the gun. Because I think Autumn has a feeling that little Miss M-I-double-letter-I, humpback, she's going to need that gun. So I don't know. What do y'all think? What do y'all think is going to happen? You said Autumn has so much more to her storyline. She was too knowledgeable about swindling her finances. Yeah, but you know what? The guy, okay. I don't know why this character seems a little strange to me, but the character, the one, I can't remember his name off the top of my head, but the one who was getting them the ID cards, and I don't know why, but I have a feeling like he is going to try something real scandalous when it comes to Mercedes and them getting all that money. I have a feeling. I might be reaching, y'all. I might be reaching. But anyway. So, do y'all think Haley will find her way back to Andre? Do y'all think Andre's wife will find her way to Atlanta, from Atlanta to Chucalissa? Let me know. You said she bought that lock. You do have a point there. Because the expression on Keyshawn's face when Keyshawn turned around and she saw Autumn going into that locker, she was like, how do you think Mercedes gonna feel that you got her locker, that you got her old locker? Autumn was like, and the combination is, and here's the strap, just in case you need it. So yeah, I guess she kind of did buy her locker. But you know what? That little business venture, it worked both ways. Mercedes needed her money back. Mercedes, all her life savings went to her mama's new church. Again, I'm anxious to find out how Patrice, did I call her Patricia before? Mercedes' mother, Patrice. I'm anxious to see how she's going to benefit Little Murder. Uncle Richard, because Uncle Richard did put his club up to get her out of jail. So I wonder how she's going to benefit him, because she just spent 20 racks on the church, the location that Mercedes wanted for her dance studio. So I don't know, y'all. I still got a lot of questions about this episode. You said, I think Mississippi is going to get jealous and pull that gun out, but it's known as Mercedes locker, and Autumn, you know where to be found. So Mercedes will get the gun, come from the locker. I don't know. This show is getting juicier and juicier, and there's only 2 episodes left. Maybe next episode, maybe Cliff will go out on a real date. Maybe Cliff will go out on a real date. Little Murder, why he want to take him out so bad? The way they make it seem like they're like, if they would get dragged through the lake, if he would take, some gay people would go out on a date, or lesbian, if they would go out on a date, be spotted out in town in public. But he does seem really like, I want to take you out on a date. He does seem genuine, but I still think there's something up with that little Murder. I can't put my finger on it, but I still feel like it's something up with Little Murder. But y'all let me know, the people who coming in after the review is over, make sure you hit me up in the comment section. Make sure you let me know what you thought about this episode. Rate the episode. Give it a 0, not 0, but 1 through a 10. Make sure you give it 1 through 10 and let me know how you rated it. I think I did rate it at 7.5. 7.5, 8. I thought this episode was really, really good. We got a little bit more information on Mercedes. We met her daughter. We found out that Autumn's real name, her stripper name, where she got her stripper name. That was really her daughter's name. What else did we find out this episode? I think that was it. But anyway, make sure you guys like and share the video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. And also, don't forget to go to our new website, which is, of course, thehoodtable.com, and see this shirt. This is just one of the many shirts, just one of the many merch, one of the many colors that we have available on Teespring. So if you go to thehoodtable.com, it has all kind of links for my blogs, for our videos, for our merchandise, and it's a lot of stuff over there. You said you think the grandma and that weed took me out. Oh, man, the weed gonna make her see. She said the weed. She said, I heard that weed make you regain your sight, but if it don't work, it's definitely gonna make me forget I was blind. I love me some Miss Loretta. I am going to enjoy seeing her on these episodes. So I hope that she will appear in a lot of the episodes. And also, Tasha Smith. She is supposed to be. Well, she is. One of the editors or producers on the show. I didn't know that before, a couple of days ago. But yeah, Tasha Smith is doing her thing. I love me some Tasha Smith. She is so beautiful, and I swear that lady, it seems like she doesn't age at all. But yeah, she got a lot going on. That black girl magic is working on her. That's for sure. She still looks good since the very first time I laid eyes on her. But yes. So she's taking Hollywood by storm right now. She got her own acting school, and of course, because of the epidemic, it's online. But she has her own acting school online, so she's teaching other people how to be great as she is. So yeah. Shout out to Tasha Smith. I love her. I absolutely love her. But anywho, I'm about to get up out of here. Get ready to wind down for the evening. It's been a very long day. As y'all know, I've been doing a lot of extra overtime with my real job. These working with insurance and working with disability and all these doggone claims coming through for the Rona. Man, I found out today that somebody that I know who had the Rona, they got over it, but then their mother got it. She just found out she had it like the other day, and today she's dead. It is so real, and so many people out here think it's still a game. I know a lot of people in my city, even personally, that have had it, and it didn't put them on their back. And I know people, at least a handful in my city that I know personally, or know somebody who knows them personally, who have died from the Rona. So yeah, y'all be careful out there. Be safe. Stay blessed. Make sure y'all still wearing your mask. Wash your hands. Just wash your hands. Sterilizing everything. Just try to be safe. Try to be cautious as you can and vigilant. But with that said, again, everybody like, share, and subscribe. Check us out on thehoodtable.com. If you want to join the Hood Table member squad, all you have to do is click that join button next to the subscribe button. This Thursday, for those who are members, I'm going to do a member only live. And in that member only live, I'm going to be doing like a Q&A where people can ask me questions. It's not going to be a really long live, probably about 30 minutes to an hour. And, I'm gonna be a little bit more transparent, with those who are in the membership squad. We did give out a prize last week. Also, every first Friday of the month, we give out gifts to those who are a part of the Hood Table membership squad. And the the winner last time was Carla Prince. She actually lives here where I am, so I was able to go out shopping for her this weekend. She posted her gifts from me in our The Hood Table Facebook group. So if y'all not part of that group too, make sure y'all join the Hood Table on Facebook. Hey, Miss Sislo. Hey, boo. What's up? Miss Sislo is one of our The Hood Table Squad members. You have a good night too, Miss Naturally Norland. Thank you for tuning in tonight. But yes, so congratulations again to Carla. I went shopping for her for this weekend, stopped by her crib, dropped off her stuff. We chit-chatted a little bit about everything from the president on down when I was over her house. But yeah, she's a sweet lady. And again, if you want to join the Hood Table Squad membership for those extra perks, just click the join button and YouTube will take it from there. But anyway, I'm out of here, you guys. Today is Monday. So I'll probably come back live tomorrow night or Wednesday night, but definitely for sure Thursday night, because that is the day that I'm going to have a members only live. And we are going to chit chat and have a Q&A with your girl, Tanya, the creator of the Hood Table. So I'm looking forward to that. I don't know if I'm looking forward to all y'all questions, but I'll try to be as transparent as I can without incriminating myself. So don't get too deep with me now. But anyway, y'all, I'm about to get out of here for the third time. Y'all stay safe, be blessed, remain vigilant out there in this crazy epidemic. And I am out. Deuces.